Germany has said it is ready to take on greater responsibility in the Arctic following the latest threats from U.S. President Donald Trump to seize Greenland.
If we don't take Greenland, Russia or China will take Greenland, and I am not going to let that happen.
Is there any deal they can offer you?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to make a deal with them. It's easier. But one way or the other, we're going to have Greenland.
Germany emphasized that Greenland's security is in NATO's common interest, and the allies should strengthen it together, not against one another. Sweden's Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson condemned what he called threatening rhetoric and pledged support to neighboring Denmark. Meanwhile, Trump mocked Greenland's security forces and waved off concerns that any U.S. move to take Greenland by force would destroy 80 years of transatlantic security links.
You know what their defense is? 2 dog sleds. In the meantime, you have Russian destroyers and submarines and China destroyers and submarines all over the place. We're not going to let that happen.
In the meantime, are you going
And if it affects NATO, then it affects NATO. But, they need us much more than we need them. I will tell you that right now.
Leaders of 7 European countries, including France, Britain, Germany, and Italy, signed a letter last week saying it is only for Denmark and Greenland to decide the territory's future.
U.S. President Donald Trump said Sunday that Iran proposed negotiations after his threats to strike the Islamic Republic over its crackdown on protesters, and as activists say, the death toll had risen to at least 544. Trump's comments followed his repeated threats to intervene militarily should Iranian authorities continue their deadly crackdown on protesters.
Iran wants to negotiate, yes. We may meet with them. I mean, a meeting is being set up. But we may have to act because of what's happening before the meeting. But a meeting is being set up. Iran called, they want to negotiate.
Responding to Trump's comments, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said the U.S. president's threats were a motivation to people who could end up targeting both protesters and security forces in order to invite foreign intervention. The Islamic Republic warned that the U.S. military and Israel would be legitimate targets if America uses force to protect demonstrators. According to a report by the U.S.-based human rights activist news agency, some 544 people have been killed and over 10,600 people have also been detained in 2 weeks of protests.
The European Union's foreign policy chief is set to push for fresh sanctions on Iran. Kaja Kallas was reacting after a crackdown that has reportedly claimed hundreds of lives since protests began nearly 2 weeks ago. I am prepared to propose additional sanctions in response to the regime's brutal repression of protesters, said Kallas. According to human rights groups, more than 500 protesters have been killed and thousands arrested since the protests started. The EU has already adopted a wide-ranging set of sanctions against Iran, mainly travel bans and asset freezes, in response to serious human rights violations, nuclear proliferation activities, and military support for Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine. These sanctions are targeting more than 230 Iranians, including members of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, as well as more than 40 other entities.
They arrived on Portuguese soil with their bags and luggage to finally experience peace and tranquility. For 3 weeks, a group of 15 mothers and 18 Ukrainian children, relatives of soldiers who died or went missing in combat, will be on national soil to participate in rehabilitation programs, civic and cultural activities in a setting other than war.
Queremos muito que estas crianças possam ter, durante este período que aqui estão, a paz, ter uma experiência de normalidade, porque muitos deles têm entre os 6 e os 14 anos, muitos deles não têm outra memória que não a guerra.
The initiative comes from the Ukraine support organization HelpUA.pt as part of the European Program for Psychological and Cultural Support to Families at War. The group will be staying at the Phoenix Center in Urem, which in 2024 received a group of war wounded for rehabilitation. After 3 weeks, they will return to Ukraine as is their wish.
Vão regressar às suas terras, cidades natais e vão continuar a vida. Aliás, devo dizer-lhe que outras iniciativas que tivemos, por exemplo, um centro de refugiadas que foi criado inicialmente para receber crianças e mães, onde estiveram integrados durante 8 meses e meio. Ao fim de algum tempo, todas diziam: não, nós queremos voltar, queremos estar com os nossos maridos.
The children were chosen by the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense because they were in regions heavily affected by the conflict. The organization says there are almost 1 million vulnerable mothers still in Ukraine and hope to be able to receive more families in Portugal in the future.
What do you say we toast our tea to family relations?
Oh. It's wonderful to see you both. Very happy to see them on the one hand, but I just have to keep them from stirring things up.
You've always been my favorite son.
Well, your only son.
As far as we know.
You're dead.
Shall I be mother?
You might as well start sometime. May I ask if you still take anything?
No, I don't. No heroin, no cocaine, no uppers, no downers, no goofballs, nothing. No,
Daddy, I just...
We seem to be accidentally color coordinated. How embarrassing.
Daddy, how's your health in general?
Any recent episodes?
You know, like at Mom's funeral?
Aren't you glad we had such unconventional parents?
Yeah, I mean, who wants to be a square and live a conventional life?
It's like they say, you can choose your friends and your lovers, but you can't choose your family.
Good to see you, son.
Mom looks good.
She doesn't look old, does she?
The world is really fragile, I think. Anything could happen. It's all so random.
Can you toast with tea, though?
Really?
It's the brick, it's the tags, and it's the interactive minifigs. But altogether, what that unlocks is an opportunity for interactivity, new dimensions of responsiveness, opportunity for more social play and for more storytelling.
Just tell this brick to start looking for a smart minifigure, and you'll see from the sound and the color when it detects it. So let's see what happens when they come to life. So you hear the door unlock, the engine start. As I move the car around, you'll see it respond. Maybe I'm going to crash it. Kids do that. We've put cutting-edge technology, some of it never seen before, into LEGO Smart Play to create a platform for physical interactive play, allowing any LEGO set to come alive in kids' hands. LEGO Smart Play starts with a LEGO Smart Brick. It's just a 2x4 LEGO brick, except that it's packed with sensors and smarts. There's no screen inside. There's not even a power button on this thing. But the LEGO Smart Brick responds to what kids do, generating reactions to their actions. It becomes an instrument for their play, and it unleashes their imagination.
It's got privacy concerns. It's got all these cameras now. What, you don't want a camera on the front of your fridge watching you all the time, do you? I don't. Certainly, most people are not asking for AI voice-controlled refrigerator door opening. Even if you don't have an Amazon Ring, your neighbors probably do. And your neighbors' cameras probably know who you are and know when you're coming home, know what you're doing, know when you're leaving the house, when you're going to the store, know when you're out of town. That's creepy. It's got 2 batteries in it, a speaker, a little board. It's a lot of electronics for something that's only going to last an hour. It's crazy. It's an insane amount of waste. And they're just, handing them out literally like candy on the floor.